Hey, folks. We've been having a lot of conversations recently on various forums, both with clients and just industry conversations, and some questions that have come in from potential new clients around capacities, numbers, how many people can attend a show. Now, we've done a lot of content around this. You'll find other videos. You'll find a blog post that will probably pop in the comments that you can refer to that gets into this a whole lot deeper. I guess the starting point here is that most event organizers think of capacity as a numbers game, right? It's about how many people can I fit in a space. But professional capacity planning, like the way we would do it and our competitors would do it, a lot more gets factored in than just how much space do we have. So a few key points on this. The site layout is key. It's not just about square footage or square meterage. It's about flow. It's about a layout. It's about where we position things, how we position things relative to other things. You know, are there blind spots or bottlenecks? All these details and more ball in together to determine what we would call the ultimate safe holding capacity for a venue or for a show. Another thing that's a big factor here is the environment. Whether it's weather, transport networks, local neighborhoods, all these things matter as well. A site that works beautifully well on a sunny day may be completely different in the rain, or when nearby public transport gets congested, or when we have a show scheduled but there's also a match on in town, that kind of thing. All these things get factored into our thinking and our workings when we're doing professional capacity calculations. And the last one I wanted to touch on briefly that's really key is the audience profile. So we work with promoters all the time. We work with promoters for runs of festival shows during the summer. And they'll build temporary event sites and they might put like 2-3 weekends of shows in there. Same site, same infrastructure, largely goes unchanged week to week. You'll have trusts maybe for different acts built onto the stage, but largely the site gets built and stays that way. But the audience profile changes things. So if you have a show that's an afternoon gig and it's for families on that site, but then you have a metal gig that night, all these things are different. So you have different characteristics, different social norms, different psychological groups within those. They're all different, and we have to factor that in. So it's really not just about square footage, square meterage, and 2 people per square meter go in there. That's not how it works. That's a starting point. The 2 people per square meter thing, you've probably heard of that. It is an element of it, but that's like 2% of it. So there's so much more that goes into it properly. So I guess capacity isn't just a number. It's a carefully planned strategy. It balances a lot of things, the context, the place, the people. And for my money, that's why you need professionals, whether that's us in Safe Events Global or some of our competitors. But you really want to know that your capacity numbers have been figured out by people who are trained, experienced, and practiced in doing exactly that and know what to think about. Like I said, we've got some other content to have a look. We've gotten into this a lot deeper in the blog and some of these videos. So lots to think about when it comes to capacities.